This week in Jamaica Now, the GSAT story that melts your heart and tugs it too.
Even through my illness, when you get home, you have to help me.
Tourism strategist Delano Seiveright defends $9 million travel bill in 15 months. He says Jamaica gained billions in value. Why a deputy mayor has resigned. Dancehall artiste Mavado summoned by the police. Kingston men freed after 13-year wait to be retried for murder. And a government MP renews the abortion debate. She says it's time for women to be given the right to choose. I'm Damian Mitchell, and this is Jamaica Now. It's the tale of two bright boys, one living in abject poverty with his father and ailing mother in a rural Clarendon community. The other left fatherless after cancer claimed the primary breadwinner. Both GSAT scholars with stories of immense determination, devotion, and sweet success. Meet Tishoni Morgan, the deputy head boy at the Mocho Primary and Infant School, now looking forward to starting the Glenmuir High School come September, and Tishoni's classmate Mark Wayne Thomas, the Denby High School prospect.
My greatest wish when I go to high school is to be the top CSEC student in the Caribbean.
How I feel proud about Tishoni Morgan, that he passes GSAT. And in the next 10 years or 15 years, I'd like to see him be a doctor.
Even through my illness, when you get home, you have to help me to cook sometimes. And his little chores around the house. You have to do it. And I was confident that he will pass his GSAT.
At the peak of the GSAT preparation, he lost his father, died from cancer.
My greatest wish is to, when I'm out of high school, to become a pilot.
More than 39,000 students sat the GSAT this year. Senior strategist in the Tourism Enhancement Fund, Delano Seiveright, has rebutted criticisms over his $9 million overseas travel bill in 15 months at taxpayers' expense. The chairman of Parliament's Public Administration and Appropriations Committee, Dr. Wickham McNeil, made the revelation this week. In a response posted on Facebook, Seiveright called McNeil's utterances an attack. He also asserted that his travel bill was money well spent, saying over the period, Jamaica gained billions of dollars in value through increased arrivals and tourism investments.
Well, as part of the prosperity agenda of the administration, we have set very specific targets for tourism. 5 million visitors by 2021, $5 billion in earnings by 2021, 125,000 tourism employees by 2021, and also 15,000 new rooms by 2021. And we're already very close to achieving those targets. In order to do that, we have to travel, as any tourism industry stakeholder will do anywhere in the world, to destinations all over the world to meet with important critical stakeholders across several continents.
Among Seiveright's costly travel is a $700,000 5-day trip to New York to accompany the tourism minister and the Jamaica Tourist Board team. A 10-day trip to London in August last year cost just under $1 million, with $127,000 for food and subsistence. The police are intensifying investigations into a fraud probe at the Manchester Parish Council. They were called in after it was discovered that more than $1 million was paid to an individual and an entity without the necessary approval. Deputy Mayor Ervin Facey and 2 workers in the accounts department have since resigned. Facey remains as the councillor for the Retried division. The matter of the post of deputy mayor will be brought up next week at a meeting of the municipal corporation. Arrangements are reportedly being made for dancehall artiste Mavado to fly back to Jamaica from the U.S. to be questioned by the police. Mavado left Jamaica days after he was shot at in Cassava Peace, St. Andrew. His car was shot up. The police say Mavado can help them with an ongoing investigation, however they did not offer details. Following a 13-year wait to be retried for murder, 3 Kingston men were this week freed in the Home Circuit Court. After a 7-member jury was empaneled, lead prosecutor Kathy Pike said she was offering no evidence against Kimali Cooper, Carlos Howard, and Leslie Nugent. A 4th accused, Damian Crosdale, did not turn up at court for the trial. Pike, in explaining the stunning turn of events, said that the main witness, the mother of the victim, acknowledged that she did not actually witness the murder of her son, 16-year-old Delroy Lawrence. Lawrence was shot and killed along York Street in Franklintown, East Kingston in December 2001. Parliamentarian Juliet Cuthbert-Flynn has reignited the abortion debate. On Tuesday, Cuthbert-Flynn moved a motion for the government to decriminalize abortion and provide women with safe and affordable methods to terminate pregnancies.
All parliamentarians in this honorable house have a moral obligation to ensure women can enjoy their personhood without interference.
Cuthbert-Flynn referenced the Gleaner commissioned Bill Johnson survey, highlighting that 67% of men and 82% of women believe that women have a right to terminate their pregnancy and not the government. 1,000 Jamaicans between the ages of 15 and 49 were polled in April. Owners of unoccupied and unused lands are being cautioned to periodically monitor their properties to prevent squatters from taking over. According to the Senior Director for Housing and Land Administration, Lothrine Scarlett, squatters sometimes settle on properties for years unbothered. She said the squatters are often very strategic in how they go about setting up their houses, and so efforts should be made to stop them once they put up the first post. And that's it for this edition of Jamaica Now, your weekly review of the big news stories. Send us your comments at onlinefeedback@gleanerjm.com. You may tune in to Power 106 FM for regular updates. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Jamaica Gleaner and on Facebook at Gleaner Jamaica. I'm Damian Mitchell, and before we go, more on the GSAT successes of two Clarendon boys.
It really warms my heart to speak about Marqueen, because here we have boys who in the past or currently are being marginalized, but here I have it, Marqueen Thomas doing exceptionally well.
He got a few trophies and medals, and he always take them up and said to me, "Mommy, I want to fill this place with medals and trophies." So I know he has a dream. In spite of him losing his father, died from cancer, but with my help and other family members, along with the school family, it motivates him a lot.
My greatest wish is to, when I'm out of high school, to become a pilot. I see that my father is working very hard to send us to school, and I didn't want him to be upset with me, so I tried my best to do my part to make him happy.
Sometimes he now focus because his mother loves his mother, and his mother is not well, so he feel upset sometimes about his mother. But now I like to come in and daytime and say, Mommy not up there with him.
The illness hamper me. You know, it make me feel sometimes really drained, and sometimes I feel like you're never going to make it. But I have faith that God will help me to live to see Him. I just want to see God help him through.